Hello everyone. My name is Tianpeng. Today I want to introduce my project 3D game. The requirement of this project is very simple. Make a 3D model game. In addition, though the questionnaire, I got the users though and the goal I hope to achieve. After determining the general direction of the design, it is necessary to determine which engine to use for development. A good engine will affect the development process of the project, so I will choose from 4 excellent engines. Finally, I chose Unreal Engine 4 because its advantages attracted me and made me believe that it can not only help me to complete the project, but also lay the foundation for my future job. This project needs to use the programming language to develop. I chose C++, but at the same time, I also use the blueprint system. It's very important in Unreal Engine. So the principle of the blueprint system is actually to express the C++ code in a structured form. This was originally intended to facilitate people who do not have a code foundation, such as some special effect artists or models. They can be able to create simple functions. But now in the blueprint system, some of the functions are also very helpful to programmers. Let's take the function of row attack as an example. We can see that the player have two attack mass. The light mass, the light attacks, and the heavy attacks. The design principle of this function is to judge the time when the left button of the mouse is pressed. I wrote this function through a blueprint. You can see that I used the get function and the sequence function in the blueprint system to achieve this function. Finally, I want to introduce the montage function. In the player's attack code, there is no code that takes damage to the enemy, but the montage animation of the attack is executed. In the animation, I use the notifies function to activate the weapon collider when swing the sword and turn off the weapon's collider when the sword is finished. So the code for take damage to the enemy is written on the collider of the weapon. At the same time, we can also see that I used the notifies function to achieve the sword up effect of the weapon and the weapon's attack sound effect. According to the survey questionnaire and my personal performance, I made a story-oriented 3D game. My game have 3 levels. Next, I will show the highlights of each level. Okay, let's start again. For the first part, here is a short animation that explains the prior story of the player. You can see here is a 2D game, but that's only a picture. And now the player is sleeping and dream something. Okay, at the first live, the elf will introduce the basic gameplay of the game, such as to touch the smoking things and eat the red drug to increase the HP, and show you how to kill the wolf. Okay. And now let's to press the left shift key and eat the blue drug. Okay. Let's to look the which and to talk with the witch. The platform will appear in the air, but the time is too long, so let's pass the part. In this level, the player needs to find the mechanism to open the dark room. So now we will go to the basement to find the controller. And if we want to find the dark room, we have to interact with the many items like this, and like this. And if we interact with the correct item, the door will open. And here is the dark maze. We have to find a way out and the controller. And when you find the controller, you have a countdown. You must to chase the train to get up the train. If you can't, the train will leave the way. And the final life is the boss battle. The player needs to defeat the dragon to open the princess room. The dragon will attack the player with fireballs at a long distance. and we'll actively approach the player for close attack at close range. Okay. If the player's HP returns to 0, the screen will appear, and the player can choose to restart or quit the game. And now, we will choose the restart to try it again. And the dragon is used hitting with his heat. We can use the shield to lift it, and this time is the great attack time. Okay, now we have to eat the red drug to increase our HP and to close the dragon. Okay, this time. Okay, let's hit drag again. And to leave the dragon attacked. Okay, we test again, but I believe and someone will defeat the dragon to save the princess. Okay, the demo is finished. After making the game, I invited the total of 3 interviews to play the game and give their thoughts on the advantages and disadvantages. They each have different identities. The game animator and the novice gamer. There is a disadvantage. We can find that most of the shortcomings are due to the art aspect. Finally, in this project, I learned a lot of skills, and these skills are more critical. And I also understand that an excellent game requires an excellent team. I cannot do everything, such as the model animation and the artistic style of the game. And in this project, I also found that I'm very interested in the game's level design and plot creativity, which is what I want to focus on learning and understanding next. At the same time, in terms of code, I will also learn more professional, story-oriented, game-related code, such as the non-interrupted screens in God of War 4 and the immersive gameplay of Death Stranding. Finally, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.